Hey everyone and welcome to Stryder Hearthstone. I put out new Battlegrounds videos every week with hero guides, new hero reviews, and crazy game moments. So stay up to date by hitting that subscribe button down below and the bell to turn on notifications. Playing a game here as Maiev in the new Elementals patch. And generally as Maiev, if I have the ability to sell a token and use my hero power on something that's decent, a lot of times I'll end up taking that option. Using my hero power on the 1/1 Divine Shield. I'm skipping the Weaver just because the Weavers and Big Demons in this meta just don't seem strong enough to compete with Elementals, and since there's a King Mukla in the game, the 1/1 Divine Shield taunt is a great target for the bananas.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? You're doing great out there.
So I lucked out and got an early triple with this Murloc. I'm going to freeze it and hold out for as long as possible because the longer I wait, the more value I get out of a higher tier Golden Discover.
You're doing great out there. Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
So now that I got that triple locked in, I know that 2 turns from now I'll be able to get a free Discover, so I can plan ahead and tier up accordingly.
Keep up the momentum, friend. I've got some fresh recruits for you.
So even if everything is absolutely junk, I'll still end up using my hero power on something, just so I get that 1 gold from selling it 2 turns from now. I think there's a decent chance that King Mukla has his own 1/1 Divine Shield that he's been throwing his bananas on, so I'm going to move my 1/1 as my first attacker in order to break that Divine Shield.
You're good at this.
Going up to tier 4 to discover a tier 5 minion, because I think in this meta, a lot of the tier 5 minions actually dictate what kind of a board you end up building in the end game. So Brann is an awesome choice. I have a couple Murlocs on the board, so there's going to be a lot of good synergy between those two.
Keep up the momentum, friend. Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around. I like where you're going.
Picking up the Gold Grubber as I already have 1 golden minion, and I'm kind of leaning a bit towards a Menagerie build right now.
You're doing great out there.
So with a Brann on board, you should almost always buy that tier 5 elemental with the battle cry, add random elementals to your board. Worst case scenario, nothing happens and you're net 0. Best case scenario, you get something really helpful, or you also get cards like the tier 1 minions that make your next refresh 0, or the other elemental that essentially gets you plus 2 gold by selling it. Either one of those cases just results in a net positive for absolutely no risk to your board. Again, we're fighting King Mukla here with the Divine Shield Taunt, so throwing something weak is my first attacker to break it.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Using my hero power on the second Brann, as having a golden Brann would be awesome, but I don't want to spend 3 gold on it this turn, as there's more efficient ways to spend my gold this turn. Getting that second little Ragnaros was awesome. I'm going to sell my gold grubber just because with 2 little Ragnaroses plus Brann, I can scale up my minions way faster than gold grubber can scale up on its own.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
So now I'm cycling for a golden little Ragnaros, a golden Brann, buff cards to use with my Brann, or big elementals to play with my double little Ragnaros.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. I didn't like that one either.
So that was a super crazy turn between the Murlocs and the Elementals. My board got significantly stronger than the last turn.
Your minions really pulled their weight. Better hire a recruit while you can.
I don't mind buying these elementals when you have things like Lil Ragnaros or Nomi on the board. The net effect is that it costs 3 to buy, but you get 2 gold from selling it. And then since I have 2 Lil Ragnaros on the board, it's paying 1 gold to essentially spread out +4/+4 buffs to my other minions.
Guide me. You're good at this.
Key tip when playing Lil Ragnaros is just make sure you sell anything you don't want to get buffed before you play any other elementals with Lil Ragnaros on the board.
your choice. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Who knows what secrets will uncover?
These combos with Lil Ragnaros, Brann, and the tier 5 Battlecry minion is just crazy.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. Better hire a recruit while you can. We are free. That'll do some damage.
So he has that big pirate dude that when it gets attacked, it attacks back. So I want to throw a weak attacker as my first attacker to hit that pirate because I want that pirate running into my Divine Shield taunt.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
So overall, that was a really fast game. Having that little Ragnaros and having two of them actually helped scale my board way faster than Brann alone could have done. And it also helps that I got a little bit lucky and I kept finding those Primal Fin lookouts as well as the tier 5 Battlecry elementals. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button down below, and I'll see you next time in the Battlegrounds.